welcome to the Joel Wynkoop Show. We're back again. Another day, another bat time, another bat channel. It's the Batman fan. See the Batman on my... Okay, that's a bad example. See the Spider-Man on my shirt? Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. All right, let's wrap it up. All right, my first guest today on the Joel Wynkoop Show is Mr. Johann Tetrault. I don't want to give away too much because we're going to discuss that as I get him out here, but pretty good guy. Known him for, again, giving too much out of it. So we're going to do that. A little short intro. Yes, I know. I want to bring him out, though. I think it's going to be cool. We're going to have fun. And to some of you people that might not know him, you're going to get to know about him and about his movies, his shorts, things he wants to do, and projects upcoming. And we've even had one of his girls a couple shows back. We had her on that work for Johann, so let's get into it right now. We'll be right back, and my guest is Mr. Johann Tetrault. Stay right there, we'll be right back. Don't go away, we'll be right back. That's for the Bugaloos back in '72. Why did I think of that? Listen, I've had it with you. I brought you on my show. I hate your stupid demands. There's no pizza here, there's no water bottles, no Gatorade, no Powerade, nothing. Now you're gonna sit here and you're gonna answer my damn questions. Do you understand, you friggin' homicidal maniac?
What?
I gotta say all that over again.
What?
I gotta say it over twice again.
I'm not scared of you, man.
Well, you better be.
I'm not scared of you.
I don't care. All right, hey, it's Joel Wynkoop Show with my good friend, Mr. Johann Tetrault. Here you are. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, Joel?
Good. How long have we been talking about doing this show?
It's been a while.
I think for way back to the very first Joel Wynkoop Show, what, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, you're like, dude, when can I be on the show? And I would always kid you. I go, when you stop swearing and saying bad stuff, you're a renewed man. It's the Vulcan nerve pinch. I gotta get Spock to teach me that one day. So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I'm actually doing fantastic.
Cool. You cut your hair.
I did. Cut all the hair off.
I liked you when you had the long hair because that's the part I wanted you to do, and the other side was like a Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I know. I cut all the hair off and, you know, just had to step up to the plate.
Yeah. Bill Castanelli, a good buddy of mine. He's in Maine now, good friend of mine. And he used to have this wild hair out to here. And I was like, yeah, Bill, you gotta be in Lost Faith too, and you'll be cool as that demon, because all your long, flowing hair. I cut my hair, dude. Oh, man!
Yeah.
So like in one way, you're like, I gotta cut my hair and look, you know,
it was just
cut it down, look slick and everything, and then someone's like, what'd you do to your hair? I was just about to give you $1 million for it. You're like, oh, man! Makes it look cool, man.
Yeah.
Now, how did I always start my shows? How did you and I meet?
You know, I was thinking about that. We actually met, I know.
Back.
It's been a few years on the set for the Demon Club.
No.
Really before that.
Something Wicked This Way Con.
Something Wicked This Way Con with Debbie Rashawn.
Debbie Rashawn.
Yeah.
And
2 people showed up for their con. It was a great con. That was a great con. That was fantastic.
Who was the guy that ran that? No, he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy, and I felt terrible because the convention got over, and he went out and he goes, everybody, convention's over, I'm going to go to the highest place in this hotel and jump off the top, because he knew it was
doomed.
And I told him, I go, I think it was Ken.
Lloyd showed up too. Lloyd
Kaufman came down, Debbie Rashawn was there, I was there, you were there,
yeah.
My wife Kathy was there, Gustavo Perez was there, RJ was there.
RJ was there, and my partner at the time.
There's a guy that did, I can't remember his name because I've seen him on other cons, I've been with him, that does all these horror pictures and stuff. He was there.
Yeah,
of course, a lot of vendors were mad.
Yeah, they didn't sell nothing.
You know, because they came in there for whatever. Yeah,
I think we bought everything.
Yeah, I think it was
fun.
That's kind of becomes a joke between these smaller conventions,
right?
Where people say that's the convention where all the guests bought from the vendors, and the vendors went and bought things from them. I mean, and it's funny too, because all these guys that run these cons, and they're always like, it would have been much better, but so-and-so had his con this. Oh, shut up. Just, you didn't promote the damn thing for one thing. I told him, I go, you know, Ken, what kind of promotion did you do on this? Well, I handed these flyers out. I go, dude, you got to do more than that, man. You got to get on television, the radio, and flyers, and I don't think there was Facebook then.
No, we didn't.
I think there was MySpace. But you got to do those things to promote this stuff, or you're never going to get done. It's like, hey, I'm having a con. Just want to let you know, it'll be on 5th and Elm Street. It's Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, so come be at my con. To 2 people in a room, you know, tell everyone, tell your friends, you gotta do a little more than that.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun, because, you know, yeah, like you said, we had Debbie there, and Debbie and I did a whole video shoot. You shot some stuff with me, and did you know that was sad? Shane Swenson from...
Oh, man, poor Shane, man. Yeah, he was a great friend of mine.
That was sad. They called me up. They had a benefit for him, and they called me up. And I think her name was Ashley. It was a real good friend of Shane's, and she called me up. She was Joel. Yeah. And she said, Joel, would you and Shane, you knew Shane really good, and I told her how I met him. And she said, would you come out and be the master of ceremonies at a benefit for him? And
wow.
So I met his mom and his sister and her sister.
Yeah, we always used to, the thing I remember best about him is we always used to cut each other up pretty bad, you know.
Yeah.
From across the room, hey, you loser over there!
Yeah. The first show I did down in, it wasn't Fort Lauderdale, but it was right around that area. It's got their name right down there, but it's the same thing. And it was Screamfest, and that's the first time I met him. I was like, who is this kook across from? It was the Scary Tales table, and Mike Hoffman wanted me to come down to promote Scary Tales 1 and 2 because I was in both of those. And I go, who's this guy with the megaphone? This trauma guy's driving me nuts. So I think the first time I told him, I go, dude, if you just shut your mouth, I'll give you one of my movies here. It's called Lost Faith. I said, and then I thought about it. I go, no, better yet, why don't you take the movie and why don't you broadcast over that stupid megaphone of yours?
Right. Yeah.
And that's what started the whole friendship between me and Shane, and then Jimmy. Then I met Jimmy, who was also working with Trump, and I became good friends with him. But Jimmy and Shane were both at Something Wicked, which is where we met. Yeah. I think you came up to me and just introduced yourself, or we both introduced each other, and RJ. We went around and shot a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. You said, where's Joel Wynkoop? And you shot a whole video.
Yeah, we made a little short on that. Where's Joel Wynkoop? We're meeting Joel Wynkoop.
Yeah.
And we did a little meeting Lloyd Kaufman.
Yeah.
We did a bunch of little funny...
I think we were down there like 2 o'clock in the morning. We were down in the arcade room, scooping around, and I had the gun out from the
I don't know what
arcade game there. I still got all that footage.
You do have all that?
Yeah, I still have it.
Oh, wow, we should do something.
Yeah, it's an idea. So so that's where I think you were kind of getting started, because you were all Lloyd Kaufman up and everything, and you went to pick him up at the airport.
Yeah, I sure did.
Brought him back to the con. Because you told me it was kind of neat. You said
took him back to the airport.
Yeah, you said on the way back, Lloyd Kaufman goes to you. He goes, why isn't that Wynkoop guy in my movies? And you said, well, you gotta pay him, Lloyd. He doesn't want to do it for free like everybody else.
Yeah.
Lloyd's great, though. You know Lloyd. I saw Lloyd in Iowa and Body in the Dumpster, and then he was in the auto show, so I got to see him there. And just a couple other places, I think, in town. And then
it's been busy lately.
I can't remember if I was in Indiana or St. Paul, but I saw him again. So it's kind of cool to, be on the set with him and work with him. And I got to direct him in Body in the Dumpster, and he told me later, because the director told me, I said, I can stay here and be helpful like this, or you can tell me to get the hell out. And he goes, okay, get the hell out. And I'm like, okay, there it went. And then Lloyd told me later, he goes, I was really liking you directing me and telling me what to do. Just kind of fell apart after that.
Right.
I lost control of Lloyd, but he's a lot of fun. So Something Wicked This Way Con, we met there, and it wasn't the greatest convention, but we met each other.
Yeah, it was fun.
We might not have met.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably still would have met.
Yeah, eventually.
In a movie somewhere.
Yeah, your paths crossed. Yeah. So, what happened after that when you started really getting interested? Was that basically the time you were kind of...
No, I did...
you were interested, but...
No, I was in movies before that. Yeah. I did The Demon House with Mike Browning.
Oh, that's right, okay.
A little short with Andrew Dean and Vince Goy.
Oh, Andrew Dean and Goy, yep.
And we did that, and then started immediately...
was that before?
That was way
Something
before.
Wicked This Way Con?
I think it was before.
Okay, could have been, yeah.
Andrew
was there that time too at the convention, and Daryl Baldwin was there.
Daryl Baldwin.
Yep.
Then after that, we did the Demon Club, and that's where I got you from.
Yep.
We rented out the Cuban Club in Ybor City, and that place freaks me out. Whoa.
I remember I got there, and Mike Gonzalez was like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
We were all hanging out, and Ybor on the block and I was like, Johan, are we gonna start the show anytime? Are we gonna go in there and start making the show? Or
I was like, well, we gotta do something.
Yeah. But then he got there, he apologized, he let us in, and we worked all day. I think from that moment, 11.
We worked till that night. We started at 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't end till Sunday morning at 4 a.m.
Well, we were in the morning too. I think we started in the morning.
Sun came up.
Because we were in there, we got in the building, I think, like 11 or 12, didn't we? But I think you shot some stuff. I think pretty much you just shot all day. Because remember, we went up to the parking lot, I thought we shot some stuff out there, and then I thought we shot some stuff in the alley.
We did.
So we did that in the daytime. But yeah, I know I didn't leave because I finally told you. I said, Johann, was I working for Crystal Water then?
I don't know. I think you were. Crystal Water. That was it, yeah.
And I can't remember if it was a Friday night, Saturday night or something, but I just remember being there all night long, and I finally told you, I said, Johann, I don't want to sound like a whatever or a jerk or nothing or get to my scenes, but you need to do that scene with me and Daryl now. Because I don't know about Daryl, but I'm going home, buddy. I've been here all night, and I'm, you know.
Well, that's how,
and you jumped right on it. You were like, okay, Daryl, come on. You and Joel are going to do your scene.
I didn't want to lose you, because I know you were probably the best part of it. And sure enough, it's probably one of the only bit of footage I could actually use out of that. I learned a lot from Demon Club. I learned how to make a movie and how not to make a movie. And I tell you what, that's it was my film school was Demon Club.
Yeah,
definitely film
because
school.
you kind of learn as you go. It's a teaching process.
Absolutely.
And yeah, you're right. I've got a 20-minute clip of Demon Club, and it is pretty cool. It starts out. I think that's where I first met Jamie Lee too.
Yeah, Jamie Lee. I don't know whatever happened to her.
She's still around. And I remember I had on a Joel Wynkoop show before, and she goes, yeah, you scared the hell out of me. She goes, I didn't know where that was coming from. That's when I hit that table, and the liquid jumped up and splashed up in my face and her face, and I said, oh, this chick's gonna crack, and she didn't. She kept on going. I said, wow, this is cool. She knows how to roll the Wynkoop. Yeah. So it was cool.
I knew it was coming.
So it was great. So. Yeah. And then so you messed around at Demon Club, and then for whatever reasons that kind of got shelved.
Yeah, it got shelved. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's still sitting there, footage. It's just the audio is so terrible. It's a mess. It's a mess. And I learned, like I said, how not to make a movie and how to make a movie on the set. So then I went on and I tried another movie immediately afterwards. I should have waited.
Wait, let's stop. Do you want to show a clip from?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's show a clip.
Why don't we? We'll be right back. We want to show a little clip from Johann Tetrault's Demon Club, and what do you want to roll? Do you want to roll that scene between Daryl and I? Or?
Yeah, sure. Let's roll the scene with Daryl and you. It's the best scene of the movie. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Cool. Let's do that. We'll be right back. Take a look right now at Johann Tetrault's clip from Johann Tetrault's Club. Let's do it together. The Demon Club. We'll be right back. She's about my height, maybe a little higher, and she's got black hair, kind of attractive, probably the kind you'd like. She's probably like the horns. So if you could help me find her. I think you were cracking up the whole time. You liked it. I think Mike Gonzalez was there. He liked it. He thought it was pretty funny. Yeah. The whole scene.
Yeah, I was cracking up. That's for sure.
But yeah, it was. I think it was close to 4:30 by the time I went out that door. I stuck my head back in. Are you done with me yet? And you're like, that'll do it, Joel. I go, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah. And the girl running around naked.
Did you really?
I remember the blonde girl, like she was running around buck naked the whole time.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
It's been so long. I can't remember. I don't remember. I was probably gone.
It's forgetful.
Or I may have been in another room. Who knows? Anyway, so that was the first shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always doing stuff, but that was the one you were really trying to compose. Yep. And then what happened?
I went on to shoot Demonic Possession, which ended up another tragedy. Once again, I didn't really know what I was doing.
All this demonic crap.
Yeah, I know.
Get over it, man!
I got over it. I'm finished.
All this Satan bullshit. So tell us about your latest project.
Oh, the latest project is the best project I've ever been involved with. It's Homicidal Maniac! Homicidal Maniac! It's a great movie.
We're Homicidal Maniac.
God.
Somebody put us away. Here, you hit me really hard, I'll hit you really hard. 1, 2, 3. So tell us about Homicidal Maniac.
Well, Homicidal Maniac is about this crazy psychotic killer who he's actually a retired serial killer. He meets this girl and she kind of like blows him away,
Why? Because we had Alexandra Cruz.
No, that wasn't her though.
No, she's
right. This girl plays. I think you're gonna have her coming. She Nellie Kowalik.
Cool.
She plays the killer's wife.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And she blows him away, and he falls in love with her. And he stops killing. And then he kind of finds out that she's cheating on him. Everybody in his life messes with him. He loses his mind and just kills everyone. That's I don't want to give too much away.
Sounds like Truth or Dare, Critical Mass. Who made that movie 26 years ago? Oh yeah, me and Tim did.
Yeah.
No, it's the old scorned.
Yeah, scorned
male that instead of nothing worse than a scorned female, or however that thing goes. In this case, it's the scorned man.
Did anyone have a clip of that movie?
Of which one?
The trailer?
Of Homicidal Maniac?
Yeah.
We do. Would you like to show one right now?
That'd be great, I think.
Hey, we'll be right back. We want to show you again a clip from, and I say again because we played it with
Alexandra Cruz.
Fantastic
actress. Oh my God.
Yeah,
give it up for her.
She's a doll. Yes, she's
amazing.
So when we showed it then, we're going to show it again. Right now it's coming. We're going to take a break. Right now coming at you is the trailer for Homicidal Maniac. We'll be right back. Hang on. It's Joel Wynkoop Show.
Homicidal Maniac. By Solitarian Entertainment. Directed by Johann Tetrault. Here comes the most terrible film of all time. When a serial killer goes crazy and loses his mind because his wife is cheating on him. He takes it out on his boss's wife. And finally, his own wife. This is a movie that will shock you and gross you to the max. Years of development and a budget over $20 billion. Homicidal Maniac. Homicidal Maniac. Coming soon to DVD and everywhere else. The most terrible movie of all time. So terrible it's recommended that you just don't watch it. In fact, don't watch it. This movie is just too much for the average person. Can be held accountable if you die watching it. Homicidal Maniac.
Homicidal. How does it go?
Homicidal Maniac.
Wait, I'm saying homo. That's not right.
It's not homo.
Homicidal Maniac.
Homicidal Maniac.
Yes. Yes. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So,
you know what's funny is that idea started 5 years ago.
Really?
Man, I tell you what, I had a writer write it, and it was way too graphic. I don't do porn, man.
Yeah.
And I threw that script away, and like, man, I can't use none of this. It was horrible. Like, I don't do porn. I mean, it was bad.
Well, my thing, whatever, porn, people's gonna be like, hey, I want to see porno, man.
Go watch it.
Well, no, there's not much to it. It's like, okay, actors, John, lay down. Carol, get on him. All right, go to town. That's good. Takes a little more planning to put something together, than just, okay, the camera will follow you in.
Rehearsal.
I don't have any money to pay the pizza guy. I wonder if he likes big boobies. It takes a little more planning to have Jax, his husband, that's, you know, a psychopath, and his life's been fine married to his wife till she starts screwing her or whatever, if I'm on the right case of the whole story, the plot and everything, from what Alexandra told me. But so how did that all go? How did it work? What kind of shooting schedule did they have?
Oh man, first I really wanted to push the idea of rehearsals. Because that's one thing I never had, because I want to get it worked out before the cameras start rolling. I wanted to work out how it's going to work, how is this going to work. Then you discover, no, that's not really going to work. Yeah. Oh man, let's not do that, man. Yeah. Oh, might have to off somebody.
I guess it's good to have the rehearsals, but I know actually, honestly, out of all the movies I've done, I have never had one rehearsal day. It's always been, well, it's been basically, especially on the indie field, you don't you don't have time for that. You have the script, you give it to your actors, you say, know your lines, when you show up, I'll tell you how I want it to do, and if it's not working, I mean, you got to make it work anyway. I mean, if it's in your head and you got a storyboard and it's working there, it really comes down to the actors, because if they're not, if you're going, it's not working, it's probably because the actor's like, I don't like her and I don't want to kiss her, or the actress is like, how about I just do like, you know, I shake his hand, oh, that'll be good in bed. No, you knew you were going to do this beforehand. Let's do it, or you should have told me this, or you just be clear in the beginning. This is what we're going to do when we're going to get there. You have any problems with it? You do? Okay, well, I'll get someone else. Or
I had a girl on the set that she said she didn't realize, you know, she looked at the set and she looked at the script and said, "Fat bastard," you know, kissing the fat bastard, you know. Yeah. And she goes, "I'm not kissing that fat guy. And whoever this fat guy is, I'm not kissing her." I said, "You realize that's me?" Oh man. I'm like, oh my god. And she's like cussing me out and she's like looking right at my face, and I said, well, you know, I'm playing the guy that's the big boss, you know, and wow, are you kidding me? It's movies, it's not reality. Yeah. And even if it is, I'm not so bad. Hey, look, I'm hot. I'm hot.
I'm hunky.
I'm a hunk. Come on.
But that's the things you work on in the beginning. You don't wait to get there on the set and you know, say
gotta work it out.
Yeah. So what? So how long did it all take now?
Oh man, 3 months. Three months of about 2 months of rehearsals and 1 month of solid shooting, and I'm still doing some. Still want to get some shots that you know, looked at it. Little pickup shots I kind of want to pick up and just to see, just to make more sense, because like I said, this is the first movie that I'm personally going to release. I've done lots of other ones, but you know, this is my first big release. So I kind of want to make this special. Cool.
People can check that out. They go to Facebook. They can see Johann Tetrault.
Oh yeah.
Or they can go to Homicidal Maniac.
Homicidal Maniac, exactly.
And check it out. And you can see the trailer. They've seen the trailer here.
Yep.
And go there. Now, when do you think this will be ready for release?
I mean, next couple weeks, I think. Next couple weeks, absolutely. Cool. The music. Let's talk about the music. I got Mitch Harris from Napalm Death. He's doing the.
Oh yeah, I follow those guys all the time.
And they're an old band. They're did the
no
audio.
Offense, Napalm Death. You guys might be the same with me. I might go, yeah, Captain America, and you'd be like, Captain what?
I think Mitch knows you.
So we're all even there.
They're from Birmingham, England, and they did the audio. I had some of the new Mentor stuff on there. El Duce, of course, he died, and the new singer is fantastic, and he's up to use some of the new audio. And Mobile Death Camp, they're the bassist from the band Guar.
Guar, I know.
Yeah.
I think Michael D. Moore was their actual first guy to promote them and get them out there.
May have been, but Todd is a great friend of mine, and he said, hey, go ahead and use these songs. I'm like, absolutely, I use it. So I use it for the killing scenes. Cool. You know, with the girls, like getting dragged along, and it's just fantastic. It fits perfectly. Cool. It's like, and the movie is just, it's the best work I've done so far, and that's pretty good.
Cool, I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it.
So it'll probably be on a couple weeks. Is it like, got a distributor for it, or shopping it around?
I'm shopping it around. Of course, I'm, you know, I don't want to say any, you know, names. I just get generally jinx myself.
No, I know. Absolutely, I know that. I've been there before too, right?
Yeah.
We have August 30th, my movie, Herschel Gordon Lewis's movie, the Auto Show is coming out. So I'm kind of whatever about it to see it come out. But then there's the other part of me that goes, well, what if it doesn't come out as big as I mean, Herschel Gordon Lewis, you think, yeah, this is going to be great. I mean, he hasn't done a movie in, you know, in years and years, and now he's coming out with this one. It'd be cool to see this, and I'm hoping it all goes that way. But like you said, then you kind of feel like, oh, am I jinxing it if I get too excited about something?
You know.
So you're just like, Okay, if it comes out and it's cool, awesome. If it's not, if it's just kind of regular, then you just gotta roll with the punches and move on.
Roll with the punches, do next.
Yeah.
That's one thing, you gotta go next. Next.
Speaking
and
of
I have 2 films actually lined up that are
cool.
in
Tell
my
us about
thing
those.
doing. First one I'm doing next is a thing called Space Zombies. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's been working on for quite a few years as well. I plan my movies well ahead, and it's about a bunch of potheads in space, and they land on a spaceship on a planet that's covered in zombies. And what's funny about it is the ship runs on pot.
Yeah.
And the crew smokes it all, so
Mr.
they crash.
Cheech and Chong here.
Hey, you know, it's comedy. It's a comedy. And that's what's about is making people laugh. I want people to laugh. But what's funny is I got no nudity in it, and no sex, no sex whatsoever. And it's just nudity. No nudity. My first movie I've done, no nudity, no sex. I'm trying to keep the cussing down on them.
It's kind of cool.
I think, you know, I'm trying to shoot for something bigger than what I am.
Yeah.
That's cool. Big thing. And then after that,
and that's Space Zombies. What about the other ones? So there's going to be 2 more.
Babies.
Babies?
Which is an offshoot of that. I can't really go too much about it. It's just about babies that are born in wombs that eat their way out of the mother. I'm sorry.
1972, It's Alive.
Or
there's
aliens on Aliens and It's Alive.
Oh, well, that's true too. Yeah. They used to say in 1972, I think the plug line was, "There's something wrong with the Davis baby. It's alive!"
You know, that movie was one of the first horror movies I saw that freaked me out.
Really?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
That and The Exorcist freaks me out.
I just remember the girl at the bus stop was saying, she goes, "Oh, you gotta see it, it's so gross. It shows the guy delivering the milk, and he's inside delivering it, and then you see the baby climb in there, and then you see the blood pour out with the milk." Please.
That's good stuff, man.
Well, cool, man. So we got Homicidal Maniac to look forward to. Maybe coming out with Demon Club. Space Zombies coming up in the future.
Absolutely. Space Zombies. Yep.
So, all right. Johann, thank you for Mr. Johann Tetrault to everybody. Johann, thank you very much for being here, man.
Absolutely.
And it's the Joel Wynkoop Show. We'll be right back right after this. So don't go anywhere. I'll shoot you with my Cope Ransom gun from endangered species. I don't know why that's shaking. All right, thanks again for watching the Joel Wynkoop Show. I want to wrap it up. Thank Johann for coming by here, talking about Demon Club and Homicidal Maniac. So we had a lot of fun talking. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you all next week on the Joel Wynkoop Show.